So there's these media centers now in most people's cars, and they're getting more and more sophisticated, and they run their own operating systems in there, and it's all tied together, and it's often tied into people's cell phones then, whereas, you get into the car, it automatically, updates your phone, it, maybe copies over your contacts, maybe your call history logs, things like this. So essentially that's nothing more than a computer, and they're running a special media version of Windows or one of these other Linux operating systems. It stores that data. There's actually a real hard drive in your car, and all this stores that data. It just synced all that data from your car, and just like any other computer, that data can be retrieved.
So you're telling me that if I'm speeding and I get pulled over, someone could theoretically prove beyond a reasonable doubt that I was speeding per my own GPS?
Well, so the GPS system in your car, of course, is tracking where you're going. I'm sure you've, let's not say you, let's say I'm sure I've seen, it notifies me when I might be going slightly over the speed limit in a given area, things like this. All that data, again, gets stored in that device, and it's just a matter of getting to it, pulling it out. Things like that aren't stored forever, right? That's very transitory data. It's here for a little bit, then it's gone. Things like that. The car company doesn't have any vested interest in tracking all your movements or anything like this, but it does remain in there for some period of time where it might be available.
So if we were a smart law firm and we had an auto accident case, for example, we could use your services to obtain the data or ask for the data from the other side of the case, the people who denied they weren't speeding when they ran the red light, or they weren't speeding when they collided into our client's car.
Right, making that data available along with data from cell phones and things like this at the time. A lot of applications are also tracking where you're going, your speed and things like this. So there's in every situation, there's always these multiple points of data that maybe independently show part of the picture, but you put them all together, you can show a complete picture of what was going on at the time.